You just gotta take a second, and you just gotta vibe. There's nothing more lax than Minecraft music just playing in the background. Life, man. Today we were actually, gonna do something a little bit more chill today, just because I wanted to take things slow right before the holidays. And you know what? I thought, well, Minecraft's chill, building's chill. I thought, you know what? Why the hell we'll do that then? And for the most part, I was thinking maybe, what about some little bit of holiday themed stuff? So I was thinking maybe around some winter cabins, modern villas, one of those sorts. So I'm gonna probably maybe consider doing one of those today. I don't know exactly which one quite yet. I haven't spin the wheel to make a final decision on it, but for the most part, it's gonna be those big three, unless another one just magically pops up in my head, and you never know with those kind of things. But one of those big three, or a big three. Probably go about the whole spiel how I usually go about my builds. So it'll probably be hopefully fit in within a 3-hour margin. I have no clue if that's gonna happen or not. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I just go straight up dead in the middle of things. So I guess we'll figure that out as well. I don't think I really have a winter world, unfortunately. You know, I kind of wish there was a winter aspect with the creative world. I feel like that would be a huge plus. But I don't know if they have that in the game, unfortunately. I think it's just always just like the plains biome. So we probably just, I don't know, change the ground to be snow or something like that, maybe? I don't know. So over here looks like a good spot. And obviously, for the most part, it's gonna have to work on a flat surface, but we could maybe make it some kind of made-up hill. And also, you know what? I'm actually, I'm a little peeved. I haven't played this in a while, like a few months, and updates, why do they always have to break mods? Like I had all my mods set up, it was perfect back in like September or something like that. I pull it up now and it's like 1.21.4 or something like that, and like all the mods are just like, nope, you can't have that, chunk can't load, all the glass is red now, you can't see through it, it's a solid object. It's insane. I wish there was some kind of way where like you could do like some backwards compatibility for mods, but I guess that's just not a thing. Some mods can do it, actually, now that I think about it. Only certain framework mods though. But even then they might actually break occasionally. Oh boy. Anyways, I tried to do that like literally 5 minutes before the stream before I got insanely screwed over. And this world wouldn't even load up. Oh, hey, X, how are you doing? Yeah, go ahead, enjoy the lurk. I'm gonna probably just do some random spoutings. My, madness can't stop that. But, literally... I don't know. I guess I should have prepared for the mods, but... it is what it is. So, it's just gonna be a boring, bland... I haven't... Apparently, this, small update has, like, the new... Oh, yeah, no, I appreciate it. Enjoy your time. I guess we have like the new tree people, like the gray forest or whatnot. So that's something. That apparently also may have ruined my resource packs, and that's the whole reason why I guess my glass was turning red, perhaps? I don't know. But for the most part, it's just gonna be vanilla textures. And you know what? That's actually not half bad, because for the most part, I believe most people do vanilla textures anyways, and whenever it comes to my builds, I always like to have my builds being foreseen with the vanilla textures. If it doesn't look good in the vanilla textures, I don't think it's a good enough build, you know what I mean? If you're like specifically using texture packs to add benefit to your overall builds, I feel like it's like a little bit of cheating. Because all you're really doing is you're cheating yourself. If someone else comes by and sees your build, then they're gonna pretty much not see your whole image in essence. So I always like to have an open mind with utilizing the vanilla texture packs. Alright, with that said, I think, yeah, we're just gonna do it right here. And then for the most part... I want to do one of these three. I feel like this is just the basis of stuff. So it's either going to be a fantasy cabin, which I feel like I probably have the most experience with. A winter lodge, as easy it sounds, it's insanely hard for some reason. And then the last one is a modern villa, which I think it's like a 50-50 for me. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they can be really complicated. So we'll figure it out. Alright, let's see which one we'll get. Well, that's easy enough. You know what? No. I'm sorry. I kind of want to... This goes against the whole game, doesn't it? I could literally just probably just use some of my other fantasy stuff, and it's just going to be... That's it. I don't know if there's a lot of fun to that, but... You know what? Yeah, we'll stick to it. We'll probably get the other ones another time. I don't really mind. So the next part of the process is just coming up with some ideas online. I believe it's called a precedence analysis, and it's pretty much just looking up different ideas you can spot while you're browsing, and you can incorporate those ideas into your builds. So, for this one, I guess we could just, let's see, fantasy cabins winter, because I want to get some of that snow in there. Let's see. I don't want to do something... I want to do like a starter, like a little survival base kind of thing, but I don't want to do where it's just like a basic little log cabin like that. Give me something more spicy. These all look like regular cabins. Alright, hang on. I don't want to do Minecraft. That's almost literally cheating. Medieval fantasy, perhaps? Now we get Minecraft in here, though, unfortunately. I'm gonna try and avoid looking at those, because that's just gonna feel like it's a little bit veering towards those. That one's not half bad. I don't mind that, but... Oh, this looks like AI, though. Yeah, that looks a little bit like AI. What about this one? Oh, that's a little cozy. I could vibe with that a bit. Overall, slightly... Main level, can I get this, slightly bigger? Hey, you got it. Looks like you got a little staircase here, little platform for an outside, like, workshop area. I could kind of vibe. Yeah, I could pretty much vibe with this. Why don't... Yeah, we can probably go with this one, I think. Alright, let me see if I can... save this. And then... pull this up. We'll put that back there, and then what I'll do... is... Where's it on here? Image, there it is. Okay. Create new. Where did I save it to? Okay, there it is. Okay, we'll pull that up. And then we'll put that a little bit... Oop, not that one. Which button? Which hotkey is it? There it is. Do something like that. Okay. I think that's probably good right there. And then... Alright, I can't actually look at OBS. That's actually a little too small for me. I have a vertical monitor for OBS, so it's like not as big as it potentially could be compared to you guys. So let me see if I can get something else going for me as reference. There we go, we can do that. Okay. Alright, so now that we have a reference, usually what I go for after that is a relative, like, outline of what the build is going to be. So we're doing pretty much a log cabin. For the most part, we can't really see what kind of roof material we have, but I'm going to probably just use, like, deep slate, because I think that's a decent enough tile-looking material for a roof. And then for a baseline, let's just use cobblestone. Get a general outline of what we want, the whole perimeter. So for the most part, we got about... On the far left side, we have about, looks like 3 windows. And if we want to do 1 block width for those windows, we could probably have a space in between. I'm going to have a 2 block here. And then, do we want the window right here, or do we want to... Yeah, I think we'll have the window there. Another window there. Another window there. And then we have spacing there, and it looks like it juts out a bit. We could do this. Not too much, though. You know what? We'll do that. Actually, no. It looks like it has like a little brace beam that comes out a little bit more, so we'll do 1 instead. And then it looks like there's a much bigger window underneath there. So I say... Let's go ahead and do... Can't do a 2 because then the peak's roof would not be a thin enough top. So we'll do 5, I think. And then do we want to have that though? That's going to be like the whole window there. That should be fine. It looks comes back a bit. It's a little blurry, but I think you could probably have a like corridor right here, and then it looks like it juts back out again to the main area of the building from the looks of it. And this one, it looks like it sticks out more. And for the most part, let's say we do... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Is 9 good? We look at it from this aspect. Yeah, that looks pretty good in my head. Although this right here, I could probably just do it. No, I kind of want to have that there. We'll figure that out later, I think. And then for the most part, we got to figure out how far back we want to build, because we're dealing with a 2D design, a 2D president. We don't have too much detail going on. What's going beneath the hood? So, for the most part, it looks like I'd say twice, at the very least, twice the length compared to the width of this main area right here. So let's see, if this is 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's probably good. And then after that... Oh no, you know what? There might be a little bit more because there's something going on in the background there too. Yeah, if we like work on, you know, we'll worry about that later. Then we could do... Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this still odd? I like working with odds rather than evens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. I think that's probably good right there. And then we'll have it the same width right here. And then that's the main building there. I think for the most part, this building portion it's about half of the main building. So like right about here. And then we have the end barn. I guess it's not really a barn. End portion of the cabin. And that is about... It looks roughly the same width as this portion right here. Hey baby, thanks for the follow. We're just doing a basic build so far just for the holidays. I only got a few hours, so I just want to do something simple. And then, apart from that, we have like a little back portion over here. Now, for the most part, though, this build looks like it's on a hill. So I don't think it's going to be the same level as this area over here. I think it's actually going to be elevated, like around this portion. So we can incorporate that later, but for a general layout, I'd say with the stone foundation for this build, you have... Looks like maybe if we want to do like a whole level here. Actually, now that I think about it, the most further left side has a half level compared to the mid portion, like right here. This area is like slightly less than that. So what we could probably do is perhaps make it so this base, this ground level area, could have a staircase leading up to here and another staircase leading up to this one, and that's how it gets up to the main level there. That could be something we could do. And then let's see what else we could have. This back area kind of looks like it's around the same. Or is it also looks at the level with that chimney in the back too. So maybe perhaps we'll figure something out here, but for the most part, something like this. Ooh. And then... Is that too thick? I kind of want to have this one jutting out the most. That way there's a little more depth on the back too. I don't really want to have it all flat. But for the most part, we could probably work on that in the post foundation area too. Okay, so then we come out here. This is slightly higher to this one, and then there's like one little square area that's like right here. It's like a... Yeah, it's kind of square, but it has a peaked roof. Something like this. That's kind of the foundation we're working with right here. So for that, I think we could probably start making these into giant blocks and then sculpt them out from there. So I think for the first level, it's going to probably be about maybe 4 blocks high. I can't really tell based on this image. It's very blurry. Actually, hang on. The other thing I want to do is that foundation area that's like sticking out. We have like a slight circle. Now, hang on. I'm very terrible with circles. Let's do something like this. And 3. Something like that. It's not a full circle. It looks like it's only like a quarter of it. And then over here we have a staircase slope that goes up. And then at this portion, there's like a balcony area. So we could probably have maybe 2 to 3 staircase here, and then it juts out maybe like another 3, perhaps. Something like that. Now, this is going to be... probably not going to be stone. I'm probably just going to have this as like a wood balcony kind of thing. We'll have something like that. Is that good? I think that's pretty good in my head. Alright. Now, here's the portion where we could probably diverge. I don't really know if I want to go for entirely. You can't see my mouse. I'm mousing over it right now. Like how the foundation is all stone. I kind of want to do a little bit of mix of wood columns there as well. I think that would probably look a little bit nicer if we do that. I wish I could highlight now. I think probably if we do like every single corner, we do like a slight little jut out. So like for the most parts, do something like this, and let me get stairs. We could have something like that. This is kind of like my signature thing I always do with stone. This juts out like that, so we're gonna have to do something like that. And same with here. Oh, hang on. Do we want to do that though? Because then if we... that would block out a potential doorway we could have right here. You know what? That's fine. We could have one over here too. We do something like this. And this is the base level that we're working with, so it's alright what we have. And then for the most part, we'll change all this. Not all of it. But to get a little bit of color in here. I like working with spruce the most. I think spruce is the best log pillar. Do something like that. And you could also do smooth logs as well, but I feel like if you're doing like the smooth logs, you kind of blend a little too much in if you put wood on the interior as well. So having like this aspects, then again, we could do maybe dark oak smooth. We'll see once we actually get a little more depth. So far, this is just the aspect of... wait, is this the right height? Yeah, it is. Just kind of getting a general outline of what we want the build to look like. And then... oh, hang on. We want to try and incorporate a staircase here. So we're not going to have that. What kind of wood do we want to have here? I think maybe something like that. We want a slow incline, though. We could also have a slow incline. As long as we get to the second level, we can figure that out, but I think that's a decent outline for that there. And then for the most part, they have a railing over here. Now, I don't think 3 is actually the best call here. I think if we do 2 and then... something like that. Now that's a very bare minimum. Add a little bit of design aspect into there, doing that. And we could do a little bit more later. And then, for the most part, I think... oh, hang on. We're gonna have to do something along the lines of maybe a pillar right here. Yeah. And we can put concrete there. Ooh. And then we want to do a little more accent to it. So my signature, what I like to do is get andesite. We can find that. Andesite is usually my interior border block. So we'll have like that right here. And then we have... Okay, so we don't have any of the windows in this smaller portion, but I don't think we really have to follow to that. If we want to have maybe potentially... We could have a double door right here, actually. Ah, but if we want to go with like the whole staircase thing here, that's not going to work. We might be able to. Hang on. Potentially, we might be able to. Wait, hang us on. This isn't... We are going to have the log slab right there. That's fine. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. And then we could do a single door, or we could have one door right there. Aspect. I like doing spruce for this. We could have that. We could have that. Or we could have some windows. Because technically, now that I think about it, this is like the giant work area that we have. We could have the door here instead. So it would be like... something like this. This would be the whole portion out here. And then the door could be something like that. That could work. And then... I say probably do something like that. We'd have staircase there, staircase there, staircase... Wait. What am I missing here? Oh, that's this right here. The jet's got sticking out. That should be fine, I believe. It shouldn't be a problem. We want to swap these out, though. So the cobblestone would be there, and there. And then the andesite would be like this. And then we could have windows coming out. I think maybe light gray would be good here. And then... we want more vertical braces like that sticking out. I think we do a little bit of changing here. I believe we make this come out a little bit more, would be a little bit easier working with this. Something like that. We have this little gap here, but what we can do is just make that come out like that. And that'll be the new area. And then we have the staircase there. Doesn't clash too much. We could have that incorporated. That and that. And then I think to make it so it's not all cobble. Now granted, we could also change this later on too. Could also add some stone brick. Like that. Oh, there was that. And then let's get a slab. Maybe just a regular andesite might be good here. That's all right for now. I kind of want to get these raised now, though. So it's like that. Yeah, there's a little more detail there. And what we could do, too, is... I don't know if spruce fence might be good. Add some depth there. I think this one might be a little bit better to do dark oak. Yeah, it matches with the spruce better. And then... that's some of that. That closed that off. That would be pretty much our first level there. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 level blocks, or 5 blocks high. Or we could do this as a level right here. Sort of thing. And it can either be 4 or 4.5. We could probably work with one of those. Let's see here. Build kind of has like, what do you call those? Like the struts that stick out. I don't know how we could do that. The cross braces, I think they're called. We don't have them over here, but we have them like right on this main building area here. I think for the most part, I don't want to have the windows here. I actually think I'm going to have it so that doors will be here. Yeah. You do 2 double doors like that. Fancy. And do a little more juts. Do something similar how we did over there. And then... now I know this is technically going to be a winter kind of themed area, but we could also do something where it's like arched like that. And it's going to leave an opening. But you could kind of try and ignore that. And for this one, I think we could probably... I kind of want to have something vertical going up this way. Like that. But if we do that, then I don't think it's going to be... yeah, we'll have like some kind of issues right there. Does glass panes go up with windows? They don't. Okay. So if we go ahead and put this here. I think we got to get some music in here. Give me a sec. It's nice when the Minecraft music comes in, but if it's just going to be like this, like nonstop, I don't think it's going to be great. We could potentially do, let's see. I could go for, I don't want to spoil anything. Stardew Valley has been on my mind recently because I want to do something in there. Why don't we do some of the winter music in that? I would vibe with that. Is there a whole playlist? Yeah, there we go. Let me check the levels for this. A little bit lower. That's probably good. Now, I wish there was some way to add snow now. Because this is just stupid, where it's just grass now. Ugh. Oh well. Um, let's try and go ahead, change this to the andesite that we were doing over there. And then let's do that the same here too. I want to try and avoid cobble. Cobble, I think, is definitely great for like minor aspects for the borders, but having too much of it, it's like a white noise kind of thing. So let's see if we could do stone bricks right there. If that looks good, we'll stick with it. Yeah, I think I like that. Could maybe do the same here too. My guy, what are you doing over here? Your village is over there. Why are you over here? Okay. He's just vibing, I think. Let's get the glass panes and see what those look like right there. The panes? Yeah, it's called panes. Black might be good so we could see it a little bit more. Maybe not. What about white panes? I don't know if they mesh well, though. I feel like something needs to go here, though. Also, I just want to see something. That's not bad at all, actually. I wasn't liking the too dark, if that makes sense. Yeah, that looks just... I like that a bit. Now, what if we do... with dark oak? That's great, too. Wait, did I get... Yeah, we want this one, not that. And then what we can do is change that out. Maybe this? Nah. But... do something like that. And then... that might be too dark for the trapdoors, though. What about the dark oak? That's not bad. I do like, though, with the spruce trapdoors, you have, like, this, like, lining right here. Kind of like nails. We might stick with that, actually. Let me pull the image back up. I want to see, how can we add a little more detail this, then? I think we might have to go with that. And then, oh, you know what? Hang on. What if we... I don't want to use this too much because this is technically going to be like a base home, per se. Where is it? Barrel. Oh. I don't know about that. It almost is the same color, unless we do it the whole way down. Wait. How do these work again? There we go. Whatever side is facing, I guess. Nah. I think that alone is probably good enough. And then we have this area over here where it's just kind of like braces. Sticking out a little bit further. What we could do here is get the trapdoor again. And then also... something like this. So we can't do too much bracing, unfortunately. Oh wait, we're not going to have that there. We're technically going to be having it right here. Yeah. Okay. Then we'll work on this area again. Get that stacked up. And now... I don't think we have to add any here. But we can add some kind of brace here. And since that's all stone, we could use a stone wall. I think let's check out what the andesite wall would look like. No, that matches in too much. Cobblestone, maybe? Sticks out a little bit. If we do that, I want to change this stone, I think. We could do something like that. Oh, hang on. How do we want to go about this cross brace right here, though? Well, you know what I got? We could probably just do something like this. That's gonna look a little weird, though. Something has to go there. What if we completely add in another one right here? No. This portion here isn't too bad. But we have to deal with this whole portion right here. You could easily forget about it, but I would just look at that all the time, especially probably over here. I guess you couldn't technically really see it if you had it like that. Kind of like mixes in with the image of it. Kind of tricks the viewer, in essence. And we could maybe add a wall here. What if we had deep slate right here? It doesn't match up fully with the actual stairs, though. What about regular deep slate? Okay, hang on. I'm coming up with something. We could do something like that, and then get rid of this right here. Do something like this. Now I need something right here. The deep slate looks great in the back, but I think we have to add something right here. It doesn't mesh too well. What about the new blocks that came out in 1.21? Where are they? I forget what they're called. These ones. Tough. Not bad. That doesn't really go with the deep slate now. I want to see this too. I don't know if I'm vibing with the cobblestone now anymore either. What's it going to look like if we use tough here? We'll try different ones too, just see what it looks like. Start with polished. No. That's a straight up no. No, I don't think they're good for a foundation block. They're good for accents, though. I don't think this would be good for a foundation either. What about just regular tough? No, it's too much going on there. I think cobblestone, for at least for the vanilla textures, is decent enough. These right here can probably be something different, though. What it will be, though, is... Let's see. Cobble D-slate? Let's see what that looks like. No, too dark. Stone bricks, I'm a little hesitant because we already got some right here and above and below. Yeah, that just blends in too much. diorite, maybe? No. Hang on, how about this instead? We could do something like this, perhaps. We'll just do this temporarily, and then... do this first, just see what it looks like. I'm liking that, actually, but something different than stone brick. Maybe polished? Deep slate? Yeah, I actually vibe with that. And then what we could do is... are we going to be able to get a lantern? Stick right here? No. That would have been a great spot for it. Just hanging like that. I don't mind that at all. It also gives us an extra brace to do something like this. Oh, hang on. We might actually have to do something like this instead. We'll get to that point eventually. I'm liking what is coming out so far, though. How could we add a little more 3D? Because then, if we do it this route, it kind of looks like it's rounded out some. I think if we maybe do a mix of... something like this, perhaps? Ooh. Light gray, maybe for now. That's not bad. Ooh, wrong button. And then do something slightly like this. Wait, hang on, where's the... what was it? Strips? Just so we don't have... like this end piece being seen. It kind of vibes a little bit better, I think. Wait, oh, this is wrong. Now we're kind of veering a little bit away from the actual design here. A reference. But that's not half bad, looking at it from here. If you like, we're standing right here as well. On the interior. I don't think that's too bad. Okay, next thing we want to do is get our base here. what we can do is on the inside, have it going across here. Do we want to do it? Just so it doesn't mesh on the interior, we could also, or the level above, we could have it something like this. So you won't see it on the outside, but the inside it still looks like it's the bracing walls like that. This is just some concept ideas so far. Oop, wrong one. We gotta try and make this a little peaked as well, too. We have 1, and then it's 2, and then 3. Oh wait, no, hang on. How do they not have that at the same level? 1, 2, 3. And then we'll have one final up here like this. And that's going to be our peaks portion there. And then for design, in this portion right here, I don't think we'll have windows. This will just all be closed off. We could have maybe jungle. Whenever it comes to like this kind of design, I usually like doing jungle. That's kind of what a staple what I've had in most of my other builds. I feel like jungle is a nice little accent with a slight little red hue to it. So I think that's we'll see what it looks like here as well. If it needs some more stuff, we could probably figure that out as we go on. I'm already not liking how flat it is. The other thing what we could do is I don't want to use concrete here because I consider that a little bit late just because you have to use some dyes for that. Well, hang on. If we use white concrete, all you need for that is bone meal. Ooh. Do a little something like that. I don't mind that too much. And what we can do here is... where is it? What is it called? Could add some trap doors maybe around along this. Yeah, so let's see. Trap doors. Dark oak might be something we could go with. It's not too bad. I think maybe actually what we could do here is do a fence, perhaps. Yeah, it's not bad. And then I think for our roof, let's go ahead and utilize deep slates. This as the interior portion, like that. And then what we could do on the outside is use maybe dark oak. That would be a little too much. Something like that. Wait, hang on. Am I doing this right? Slightly, I think. I think I know what we could do here. The stairs here as well. Close the dark oak fence gate. I think we do something like this. It's not... maybe down one, perhaps? Yeah, that's not bad. Something along this, I think, might be good. And then just stick this out twice like that. Change that to one block like that. Do just the stairs. And then for the bottom portion... where is it? Use a slab. That could be our roof design. This could be different right here. Get our deep slate now. This would be a great time to have world edit. Yeah, we could do something like that. And then if we want to add a little more detail into it, what we can do is utilize some of these other bricks here. Maybe even that. So it slightly sticks out a little bit more. This is another aspect for this is that so it doesn't look so manual like this. What you can do is you can randomize with world edit. But for the most part, I think we could probably just stick to the deep slate bricks for now and then randomize that later. Also, I don't know if I like the dark oak now that I think about it. It looks a little too dark in contrast to the spruce wood here. At least in my eyes. And then you know what also? Let's go ahead and... what is this going to look like? Is this going to mesh too much? Yeah, it does. What about regular? Oh, regular is perfect. Do that. And then what we can also do is we have a spruce stairs. Yes, we do. Go ahead and do that. Actually, do the other way around. What is this gonna look like? I don't mind that. How about without it? Hmm. No, it might be better just to have this here. This looks a little flat right here, too. You can't really have, like, a grass right there. Oh, you know what? Hang on, we could. Give me a sec. Dirt. This technically is a Christmas build. Why? Oh, because of that. Okay. We could add a little more color in here by adding some, spruce, like, reefs going on. Maybe stick out one like that. Shouldn't hurt too much. I think we have to have one there. Okay. Also gives us a little more color there, too. Also have a lantern going down here, too. It might not have to look bad. Okay. We have a different kind of wood we can use as a border. Oh, I totally forgot about the new pale oak. What about mangrove? I've never really used mangrove quite yet. Hold up. Hold up. I'm not hating it yet. Oh shoot. I'm starting to hate it now. We could also maybe do stone brick too, maybe? I had to do something else for that though. Give me a sec. That's right. This reference doesn't have any. You can't see what kind of material they have. What about some of the other images we had on here? They're pretty much all just the same color through and through. Okay. Maybe we don't do deep slate for this. Maybe do something different. No, hang on. The more I look at it, I think perhaps the dark oak might actually be a good choice. There's the stairs. Do that. I wonder if we, since we already have it slightly sticking out, do we want to go for a design where the roof goes out further? Or is that good enough? Hmm. I'm looking at some other designs. They don't really have... Like, they're all pretty much flat, just how, like, our references. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with what we got. But for up here, I think we should do something a little bit special, like a little Nordic, I forget what they're called, like pedestal thing going. So if we get a slab now. Do something like that. And then line the top, maybe? That sticks out too much. Not bad. We gotta add something here, though. We just want to do regular, something like that. No, it has to be something chiseled. Okay, and then we'll just have this line all the way going through. Like I said again, if we had World Edit right now, that'd be great. probably won't add the detail into this right now. For the most part, we'll just stick to the deep slate bricks, and then maybe come back to this another day and add the randomization to it. Because if we try and stick to that, it's just going to take up like an hour itself. Yeah, something like that. And what we could do, perhaps, is... let's go ahead and add this portion. I think would probably be best, and I'll showcase this here in a sec. That's all we need. Go... oh, shoot. Did I want to... yeah, I did want to do that. Wait a second. Shoot, I am screwing up right now. I want to do that. What's going on here? I want to do that. And we want that. That right there. That. Yeah. And then we'll have this sticking out like so. That'll be the bottom border. And then this interior is just going to be the typical. And then what you can do is, let's see, what was our total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hang on. I'm going to double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23. Is it 12 in the center? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12 is right in the center. What we can do is add a vertical brace right here. Oh, hang on. That should be fine, actually. And we'd add a border right here. Cuts out of the same color going out the entire way, pretty much. Just like that. And what you could also do, now that I think about it, if this is going to be a snow area, since the snow can't technically stay on these portions, this is gonna do a little more interesting to see once we get this going. We can do stuff like snow. Oh, we forgot about that. Do slow elevation inclines like so. We'll have to have something underneath it though. You will need like a silk touch for this portion, unfortunately though. You go for like a kind of layout like that. Just go the whole way up. It might not even have to be that much. We could probably cut it down some too. We'll consider that a little bit more. Let's first, I think, let's get the building outline done first. So we have this going on right here. What kind of space do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's an even number now. Hang on, we could actually still potentially work with this. We determine where our staircase... Ah, it's just short. Literally just short. Because we could have a door right there. On both sides. We can get something maybe. How we still have time to just extend it out one. So it's like this. We'll have to change the border there though. Something like that. There we go. And then now that we have that, we can make the modification of... We're just gonna can we get 3? Oh, we can. Perfect. We could do braces divisible by 3. Like so. That's gonna conflict a little bit with our staircase there. If we just have it like that, is that gonna be too much an issue? It will there. Could do that maybe. Yeah, that's not bad. And then we can potentially figure out what we want to do for some kind of wall here. Because it's going to be a double facing wall here. You're going to have the wall in here as well as the wall out here. So if we can try and think of a design that will look good on both sides, would be great. Hang on. Just give me a sec. Just want to get this set up as well. So now we got that going. We can't really do the fences if these are here. Can do it here though. As well as up here. And then what we could also do add some pine there, so we're like slightly hanging reefs aspect. I think that looks great. And for the interior, what if we just do, oh, that's snow. What if we just do concrete? What is that going to look like? So we already got some in the front. It's a little bland. Yeah, that's pretty bland. Might still be able to do something here. Hang on. Got something maybe? Maybe that? It's not bad. Maybe replace this and the chiseled on each end. I don't mind where it's going with that. But there's still something wrong with it. Hang on. I don't mind that. Hang on, this might even be better. I don't mind that. I do mind that up there, though. That looks pretty good. I like that with the adding these dark oak trapdoors there. Adds a little bit more depth, kind of like a little balcony on the outside of the window. Follow with like the wreath coming down slowly. I think it looks great. We might have to figure out what we do here though. It's like I do want to add the fences here going down. Something has to go there. Hang on. No, damn it. If there was something that could go... Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Conflict's a little bit right there, but that's not bad. Fact. Just fully cut away from that. That looks terrible though there. We could maybe add the railing on the other side though. Do something like that. So our staircase is just right here instead. That way you're not nudging your head on something. We could also have it here too if we wanted. In fact, we may just want to do that. Yeah, that's not bad. The same design that we have going on here at this portion as well. When it's repeated like that though, I feel like we gotta have something different here. I may come back to this. In the meantime, that's good enough for now. And if we wanted to, we could do something like glowstone up here. So whenever it turns night, you get a, that's sticking out too much. Do this maybe instead. That way you don't see it. And then fence. There, you only kind of see it now. Or even better, can... The light's still gonna go through that? It does. Okay. I'm liking that. This balcony is gonna have to be a little bit different though, with the incline of this here. I want to just take a small break outside, work a little bit on this bottom interior area here. Let's get a lantern, see what that looks like. Not bad, not bad. So this would be the interior here. Could add... No. I think it has to be wood planks. This might be a good time to actually either use these three right here, too. We got mangrove, jungle, and dark oak. I don't know which one would be best. I don't think dark oak is good. It might actually be jungle. Because mangrove sticks out a little too much. Jungle has like the perfect accent. The spruce. Yeah, I think that's good. There we go. That could be something for bracing for the foundations there at the bottom. I think it looks good. We'll have the same thing we got going on the other side right over here too. In fact, this kind of could be like the main foyer Great Hall area. Even more so, hang on. Why don't we replace this? Like right here. And then a lantern go here instead. And this would be the foyer area. Yeah, something like that. Oh, got the music over. Yes, it is. I think I'll just do the same one again. So at least I know with Stardew Valley, there can't be a DMC for that. I'd hate there if there is. And the next thing we could maybe do is... we want to cut this room off. Hang on, let me add a floor first. Oops. That adds a little more character at in the front. What about character in the interior, though? Yeah, that's a little flat. Alright, we'll have the doors facing this side, because there's already a little bit of depth going here already. If we could add more depth here in the back, that's probably for the best. We'll just finish off this floor, and then we'll see what we can do for the walls. We want a carpet in here too. Now let's focus first on the walls. Then we can worry about the decorations. This is the first level, so we can have stone in the base as foundation walls. Is this going to be a little too much andesite, though? That is a little too much. We need to make it a little different from the front. Maybe cobble base level all the way around. It does cut off this area right here. Yeah, I don't mind the cobblestone as the base level there. However, we gotta figure out, can we make that somehow not as flat? This is also going on the outside too. But hang on. We have this here. That does cut it off a bit. I think this will be the quarter wall going this way too. I think also back here, we'll probably have this as like the little chest area. That way when you're coming out like from, we have like the main entrance area, you can rush in here, come all the way into the back, and then all your storage stuff is here. In fact, we could probably have it so main crafting stations of workbench and all that is in the center here. Chests stick out from this side over here. And then maybe... depending on how we want to do this balcony area over here could be the furnace area. Or the furnace area could actually be right here too. We can figure all that out here as we go, but some ideas to think about. Let them cook. I just want to get this in place too. That's obviously going to be changed later on, but gives us some outline of what we're going to have. Do something like that here too. We can't really do that here, unfortunately. Unless... No, we can't. Actually, we could. Actually, I think I want to have more of the design in this room rather than the storage area. This is going to be destroyed again. Yeah, something like that. And then for up here... oak fence, maybe? What about... what are they called? These. What if we utilize some of these? What would this look like across? I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all, actually. Now, it looks a little weird because we can see the sky on the outside. But this is all going to be interior space here as well. In fact... how do we have it here? You stuck out. How much? You see... all matters what we have on the wood here. Oh, but hang on. It may not matter. Oops, wrong one. Because now what we can do... it's just temporarily... shoot. So we got storage chests like that. We're gonna be having one going across here too. There we go. Then here, what we can do here is perhaps these pillars going up. I don't know now. Could do it so it's like 3 chests there. But I kind of like having... Wait, hang on. Still technically have those chests there. Or... do something like that. No, can't have fence at the top. Has to be something else. It's an even number in here now, though. Shouldn't really matter, though. any chain, we just use one lantern. Hang on though, we do have this here. Is that gonna conflict? It does somewhat. Oh, but hang on. That'd be good if it was right here. Technically could still do that though. Hang on. Gets a little congested, but not overly too much. It might be a problem there though. Or just do that with this. Yeah, that's not bad. Add that there. This doesn't have bad storage area, I don't think. Good layout. You could still get to all these chests. You have... Hang on, is that... You can't have that. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 rows of different types of, like, item types you can go for. And if you really wanted it to... picture frame... Is that what it's called? Item frame, that's what it is. Does get it in the way a bit right there, though. You do something like this, though. For the most part. Something like that. You can categorize items that way, perhaps. I don't think that's bad. Overall, I think that's pretty much good for the storage area. Over here, it's just gonna be an aesthetic spot. Potentially what you can also do is you can get some armor stands going on right here. Ah, but hang on. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. If you want to have these here, you can't do that. Would it matter if you... Say if you have... You don't really notice it too much. Put your swords here too. Now you could do netherite, but it's usually late game. Do that. Yeah, I think that's good. And if you wanted to, you can even have more frames over here, too. And then... maybe we could do carpet, I guess. Now, this is just usually the color scheme I like the most, but you could probably do whatever you want here as well. Gets a little bit of color going in here. Actually, with how this is laid out, probably would be better just to have it so you use full blocks and it doesn't get in the way. Something like that. Yeah, that's good there. And then... hang on. Is it gonna be bright enough over here? I guess you could also do this too. Some lanterns there. Likewise here as well. That should light it up. And if you wanted to... add some glowstone here, and that should keep this place well lit as well. Out of frame, out of sight, still as bright. You can also do it here too. Oh. Right underneath the armor frames. Which might actually be better. Now, I can't really test with the shaders right now, but that might be a problem you might have too, is that it might make the armor insanely bright. If that's the case, you could probably just do the lanterns then. But for the most part, this should prevent mobs from spawning in here. Now, back to these walls. Just keep on trying to get away from these walls. Something has to go there, though. Do we just want to go the route of stone bricks, maybe? It's not bad, but it's also not great at the same time. Like, it could be so much more. You know? Especially this lantern here out of the way. What about... now, this makes it a little expensive. What does that look like? No. Hmm. I do think there has to be something at the top if we want to go this route. Could do that. We already have it right here, too. It's on the same Y level as well. But... something about it for me just, it doesn't fit. What could go there? Oh. Hold up. Mm, I don't mind it. But I feel like there's something else could go there. Something far greater. What we could also do... this might actually be not a bad idea. We go this route. Takes away more of the space we have here, but... I mean, look at that. That adds so much more character to the walls. When you just have that, and then just go ahead, add these back in. You can go ahead and do this. Yeah, that adds a lot of character. And actually, honestly, if you have that, it really goes great with this wall now, too. You could just go with that if you wanted to. But we could probably do something else as well. Such as that. looks like you have like small shelvings now here. So like if you were living in this place, if you wanted to have like, I don't know, you put a fucking helmet or something, I don't know. You have that shelving there and you could do it. Yeah. I just wish we could put something there. And then what if we add gates here as well? Yeah, that looks great. If you want to add color, oh, maybe not there though. I guess you could pretty much have any banner you would want there. If you have like a crest you want, you could put it there. Actually, no. I feel like if you want a crest, you'd want it right there. Or even like that. Yeah, that's good how it is like that. That's not bad. You know, there was the other thing too. I wish this was still a thing. You used to be able to do it in older updates. You would put able to get an item case like this. Oh, hang on, I can't get it. Item. And all you'd have to do is you could set it right here or even like right there. You could put this whatever item you want. You could put the glass there. And it used to be able to just stay like this, but now it just pops like that. I used to love doing this in all my builds. It was an amazing little display container. I wish they didn't get rid of that, because that was such a great decoration, in my opinion. If you wanted more detail, you could add something like that, or even like a trap, or a trapdoor at the top. I don't know why they got rid of that. I mean, technically it is considered a bug, but it was a bug that was actually really great. Okay, let's go ahead and do the same thing we did over here on this side. Let's figure out how we do stuff right here. We can come up with something. Oop. There we go. And then we'll work on that a little bit later. For the most part, we got this bottom level floor for the main portion of this side of the building done. Eventually we can start working up above. I think maybe over here we can maybe incorporate a library. This looks like a great area for it. And I don't think we have to worry about too much of that. We could put in the chest if we get to that portion. at some point. But for now, this is just fine. Ooh, this is a bit iffy though. How can we make that look a little fancy, huh? Hmm. I'm just gonna... Why don't we hold off on that side? That side's gonna probably be our most complicated portion to work on. Over here? How do we want to do over here? I think we might want to actually move this all over some. And then we could do it right here. Or we could do it right here. You couldn't really exactly tell. And then this could come out like around the same portion right here. You may have to move this portion right here, though. Which is, that's not too much of a problem. It does give us the opportunity to add a little bit more spacing here. And then, I think if we had this around the same height as this, but we'll just have it shallow like the reference image that we have, that might be a good idea. We are definitely veering away from the reference a bit, but it's still slightly there. I think also what we're going to probably do with this design is that this chimney that's like right in the center of the building itself in the reference, to make it a bit more fantasy, we could probably do a little like wizard's tower, watchtower added there. That could be good. Yeah. I'm liking that idea. And if we really wanted a chimney somewhere around there, we could maybe put it in the back further or just stick with to the one that's on the side. Something like that. I think if we do... something like this, maybe? Just a simple 1x1 slope. Might be all we need. Something like that. We make changes once we add a little bit more detail to it as well. for now, that's good enough. Let's just work on the base until we get up to that point. We can just copy the same kind of aesthetic we got going on here. We have this here, then we use these stone walls. Deep slate slab, like so. And then I think, since there's nothing so grand with this little portion here, all we really need is to incorporate a window here, I think, and that's all. That would all be pretty much what we would need. Something like that. And then we could use window panes too, since there's full blocks on each side. That way you can walk in here, and when you look on the inside, it's not all flat. Yeah, that's good. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. My phone's almost dead. It's coming along there. And this could just be a corridor. It's a 4 corridor, though. Ooh. How do we want to go about that? Usually when it comes to corridors for me, I like having 1x1 windows in there. You might have to take this back down and extend it one more, perhaps? Potentially. I don't think it would look bad if we extended some. In fact, it might actually look a little bit better, just so there's not like this two area where the logs just are a small gap like that. Also, now that I think about it, do I maybe not want to have this at the same area? Maybe put this back a bit some? Maybe do that. So if we come in here, that would give us more spacing to do whatever we want down below here. Like if we wanted to have like a library here, or even, in fact, that gives us a 3x3. Actually, no, that would give us a 5 block width. Which, if that's the case, what we could do is potentially have the staircase right here. Kind of like one of those like modern ones where it like slightly goes up, then you have the landing, slightly up, landing, and then all up to the second level. That might be a good spot for that. And then what we could do is in the space that's going to be over here on the second level, not so much in this area right here. This could just be like a little seating area. But this portion right here that we're going to have to take out over further, it could be all tied into one. So it could be a double level library. I could vibe with that, yeah. Let's do that. Take this down one. Extend this over. Just like that. And I think I want to make it so it's like this. Although it's going to look like... That's a bit iffy there, though. What if we did that? That would allow us to do this. Do something along those lines. And then we would probably extend this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And this would be the new outside area. And then this could be like a down level lower. So like this be overlooking something like that. Once we get world edit again, I'll try and work on this. I'll probably take a break tomorrow just to get it all set up, and then maybe on Christmas Day, we can do it a little bit in the evening, some more. Ooh. Yeah, something like that. And then for here, we can figure out something. But when we have it in this kind of system, this would allow us to have... This is our spacing. Do something like this. And if you wanted, you can also incorporate a basement. But for the most part, what we would be doing is... We want to do this kind... Oh, shoot. We can't do that. Oops. Do something like this. Is that going to be enough? We could actually take it... No, we can't. Shoot. We can't do that either. It's going to have to be... like this. We take it out one. That's not a problem. Oh. That's not enough, though. We can do that, and that shouldn't conflict with the chests, perhaps. And then if we do a staircase here... Landing here. Stair there. Stair there. That would line up. Now, we would have to have this beam here, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Also, do we want to have half slabs in this room now that I look at it? Because that might conflict with what we have going on down in the other room. You could do this, I guess. If you really wanted to. Like that. Actually, that looks better, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. It's 50-50. Maybe if we add this in here. Yeah, no, that's better. That is better because it meshes better between the two different levels. If you wanted to do that, you could. And then you would have to deal with just having to have this, which, yeah, that's not going to conflict. It's just at the perfect height level that you're not going to bonk your head on it. And we're going to add a pillar right here. Pillar right here. I don't think we really need one over there. Just in the center might be good enough. And then, how do we want to do this? Oh, I didn't think about that. It might be okay to have two like that. It's not terrible. But you will have this flat wall right here. Unless... That's gonna mesh across the room. If we want to do something fancy in this great hall, or great space over here, where we want to, like, say, do something like this. Have, like, an open floor kind of thing going on. We wouldn't really be able to do that. Because these beams wouldn't align properly. I'm looking at this now, and I think I want to have this as like a full block area, only for this one reason here. I'm gonna have to look at a design online because I'm gonna be terrible with this, but if I can get this across. You can add a little Christmas tree here. And then once Christmas comes around, all the chests will get their little fancy little design. You can put that. And oh, what you can do, you can have carpet underneath. Actually, this is just a small little example. Something like that. Would you be able to see it outside? You kind of can. So you would have like this as like your typical main entrance right here. Have your staircase going up to the second level. Your grand hall where you can have this. You could add some casual seating, and then you can't put a fireplace there, unfortunately. We could do away with this balcony here on the other side and incorporate a big chimney right here. And have a big old grand fireplace right here. That's not a bad idea. It's going to be a little bit away from the Christmas tree. But that's not bad. I mean, that's not a problem. In fact, what you could do instead of like a grand fireplace, you could have like a old-fashioned kitchen in the back. Have a little like dining hall space right here. And then what you could do is this space right here. Add a little stairway here that goes up, landing. Not even just slightly up. And then right here on the second level could be the bedroom space. I think it's coming together. I definitely think it's coming together. I'm gonna probably cook on this. It's getting close to 10 p.m. and we can continue this on Christmas Day. Maybe even tomorrow, if I have time. Yeah, I'm gonna let this cook in my mind a little bit, and then we can continue on from there. Hopefully I also have like the shaders and all my texture packs in there as well too, so we'll definitely get a better look of what the final product will be once we have that. I think we're getting there though. In fact, maybe we just do away of this small little hobbit that's in our reference image. Because we're starting to cook our own minds here. We're diverting of what our president was, and that's actually a good thing. You're coming up with your own ideas. We could just do away with the small little portions that's like in the middle of a reference and just make it all one big piece coming across. And either it could be facing the same way, so both ends would be facing this way, or it could be facing diagonally across. Either or of those probably would be working great. For the most part, I think this is starting to get a little... We're starting getting the footprint in place. All we just have to do is continue getting that idea going through, and I'll probably continue cooking this idea in my head. I won't do anything off stream. That way just all the ideas going in place as we go on. But I think it's starting to get a shell together. Not to mention just having the small break of doing the interior. I think we actually did a decent job with that. So, I think that's actually going to be area where I gotta quit. I do have to get up early tomorrow as well, so if I have some free time on Christmas Eve, we'll definitely continue this, but maybe on the evening of Christmas Day, we can continue this. And especially, that would be great because we can actually get the Christmas aesthetics going on. So, alright, I think that's going to be calling it quits here. I'm tired and I don't want to go on too long and wake up a little bit later than I should be tomorrow, so. Alright, that's pretty much it for me. Everyone have a great rest of your night. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.